ever live stream, I just thought I'd do a little stretch with me because I went to a class last night with Jordan from Dance House. It was amazing, but definitely need a stretch today. So make sure you have lots of room around you and no hazards or pets like me. I've got two little bunnies running around, and enjoy a stretch with me. It's going to be a nice chill vibe. I've got the lights on. No music, so just chill out, zone out, and we'll do some easy stretches. So we're going to start from our head downwards. So just tilting your head over to one side and rest your hand on top. Don't pull, just rest it on there. And the other side. We're going to be holding each stretch for 30 seconds. Remember to keep breathing. And looking down, again, just rest your hands on top, don't pull. And just some small head rolls. I prefer to do my stretches in the evening after all my muscles are warm, especially today when it's been boiling outside. One arm across, hold here, keep this shoulder down, relax into it. If you want to put your own music on in the background, then go for it. It's funny being so quiet. And the other arm across, remember to keep that shoulder down. Come to join. We're doing bunny yoga again. And up and over the top. Hold on to your elbow, try and keep your head up as much as you can. For an extra stretch, bring your feet together and lean over to the side. And the other arm, up and over, hold on to your elbow, head up, lean. join both your hands together. I'm just going to turn so I can show you. Push this way, feet apart, and arch your back to the back wall behind you. Move side to side slightly just to give it a stretch. We won't hold that one for 30 seconds. All right, moving on to legs, my favourite. One forward, one backwards. Keep them both in a line, feet facing the same way. Bend the front leg and keep the back heel on the floor. Really stretch and push down into that heel so you can get the maximum stretch down the back of your leg. Step onto it, grab the foot behind, squeeze your knees together and push this hip forwards. That's where you'll get the stretch down this hip flexor here. Hold on to something if you need to. And the other leg, so one forwards, one backwards, both feet in a line, facing the same way. Press that heel down into the floor, push this hip forward so that we've got that nice stretch going down the back of your leg. Step onto it, squeeze those knees together. This time push the right hip forwards, so feeling that stretch down here. Lovely, right, I'm just going to put you a bit further down because we're going to sit onto the floor to do a couple of stretches. Lovely, so first one, feet together, sitting up nice and tall. We're going to put our head to our feet, but instead of curving over, we're going to push from the bottom of our back here and stretch forwards as far as you can go. You can use your elbows to hold down your knees if you like, but just hold it here. Hold on to your ankles, not to your toes, or you can put your hands in front if you like. Lovely, feet together, stretching them forwards. You want to stick your knees to the floor so your legs are nice and straight, and sit up tall. And again, instead of curving and pushing this way, you're going to push from the bottom of your back forwards. Reach as far as you can go. try and keep a flat back. If you can feel it stretching, then that's great, just hold it there. For an increased stretch, you can flex your feet. Okay, one leg to the side, bring the other leg in, just where it's comfortable. We're going to lean over, so you want to twist and lean over. Again, try and keep that flat back. Breathe into all your stretches, nice and relaxed. And the other side, other leg out. Same thing again. Sitting up nice and tall, twisting round and going forwards, keeping everything nice and relaxed, but stretching that front leg down to the floor. Lovely. Next we're going to do a frog stretch. So you want to go onto your front. The idea is to keep your knees on the floor and your feet on the floor and your hips up. So we're just going to go forwards onto your elbows, or your hands, but elbows if you can. And you want to try and get your hips in line with your knees. Keep everything nice on the floor and push your knees out to the side, hips to the floor, pushing them towards the floor. Keep breathing. Lovely. The next few stretches are in preparation for the splits. So I'll show you on the side. We're just going to bring this foot up. We want a right angle here, and then we want to put the other knee further back and press this hip down towards the floor. Put your arms on here to help you balance, and you want to keep this hip pushing down, arch back a little bit to help you feel it, and then hold it here. Really good for opening out these hip flexors here. and sit back onto this back foot. Stretch the other leg in front of you, and you want to lean over, again using that same thing, not curving over, pushing from the bottom. Keep breathing here. Lovely, and we'll repeat that on the other side. So one leg up, remember that right angle, adjust the knee where you need to go and push forward, pushing this hip forwards this time. Don't twist anything, just push it down to the floor. Hold it here. Lovely, and just sit back, stretch that other leg, leaning forwards with a flat back. My favourite stretch. We're just going to sit with our knees at right angles on the floor, trying to keep both knees down to the floor. Hands to the back. Keep pressing this back hip up to the ceiling. If that's fine, you can put your elbows down, trying to keep both the knees on the floor. And if that's fine, you can lie all the way down and just hold it here, pushing that back hip up to the ceiling. This would be a funny place to join the live stream. And recover. We'll switch over to the other side. Show you this way so you can see. Knees on the floor, leaning back, even further, or all the way down, wherever's comfortable for you. Pushing this hip up towards the ceiling. Keeping both knees on the floor. Breathe. And just recover again. Now to stand up, we're just going to pause on the way up and do a stretch halfway there. So we're just going to go onto our feet, stretch both your legs, but keep your head down. So you want to try and stretch both, reach as far as you can go. Hold it here, relax all your neck. Keep breathing in this position. Try and keep your weight over your toes. Keep breathing. And just roll up slowly. And then one final stretch that I like to finish with. It just kind of stretches all different parts of your body. So feet apart, quite wide apart. Join your hands at the back together and stretch them so your shoulder blades are together. And we're going to slowly tip forwards. I'll just show you to the side. We're aiming to get our hands to touch the floor over our head, which I did once in lockdown. So stand here, tip over slowly. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Keep your weight over your toes. We'll only hold this on for 15 seconds. Keep breathing. Again, another funny place to join the live stream. And relax your arms. Bend your knees. Slowly roll up. And finish with a nice shoulder roll. That's all the stretches for this evening. I hope you have enjoyed it and you feel a bit looser. I always think once you start stretching, I just want to keep going and like stretch my whole body. But I hope you have enjoyed that and thank you so much for watching. Bye.